Very good, Captain. You may be at ease. I will anticipate their arrival. Make no mistake. If they attempt any heroics, I will ensure that they pay on behalf of the Empire. Very good, General. Send them through. Greetings, traveler. I assume your journey here was to the standards expected. Please, have a seat. I've been expecting you. You wished to serve the Empire, correct? Yes, I've heard many things about you. Many stories. I've studied your culture. Your planet fascinates me. Why would I pay such attention to foreign worlds, you may ask? You see, to understand anyone's culture, you must look deeper into their philosophy, understand it. Studying war is like studying art. I have learned that over the course of many battles, many victories, and just as many defeats. I assume you would not anticipate the same. That is, of course, if you're willing. I will correct you right there. Do you know the difference between an error and a mistake? Anyone can make an error, but that error does not become a mistake until one refuses to correct it. I'm sure you understand. As you understand why you are here, I assume. That you are. Please, have a seat. Make yourself comfortable. My Emperor has spoken kindly of your exploits. Your planet and the feats it has accomplished are truly nothing short of remarkable. Of course. However, there is something that I think I should mention. Are you the kind that assumes that backwater worlds, as you can call them, such as places from like myself, are as insignificant as the core worlds you supposedly stand highly for? Anyone that thinks the same of planets, regardless of their social status or their backgrounds, are a rarity in the galaxy nowadays. One that I personally wish was not as prevalent. Do you know why I have brought you in here today? Well, that is part of the reasons. But there are many more that you, like yourself, have probably not seen the capacity of. Your service record on this Imperial vessel has shocked most of High Command. Yes, they have been looking at your exploits with very keen interests, I must say. However, I sought you for a different reason. How much do you know about research into unknown regions? I admit I am still relatively new to your galaxy and this part of it. The Emperor and the rest of the Empire has not been the most welcoming, but my respect was earned. Respect should be earned and not given. How else would you expect it to work? Who deserves what is irrelevant. What matters is who has power. That is a lesson the Jedi will not teach, and is not a lesson that is taught often. Ah yes, we get into the matters I was very keen to discuss. War. I study the art of war, work to perfect it. Some in our galaxy were forged by it. I do whatever I can to know it. Now then, do you know why I summoned you here? As I am still relatively new to this part of the galaxy, I have been seeking the aid of an ensign in my efforts and research. Yes. I think you would suit that role very well. Your exploits have been nothing short of remarkable, to be sure, but your history in out-of-world research has piqued my interest in ways few have. I see. And do you speak so humbly about yourself often? Humility is a trait that is a rarity in today's galaxy, and it is one that you should be honored to possess. I understand fully. You stand a lot to gain from a partnership such as this, but I do not wish to rush your decision. It is, of course, up to you. Of course, I knew you would accept it the minute you walked into this room. The look in your eyes, the way you word things, the nervousness that you so clearly portray when you speak to me gives me the indication that you have already considered what I am putting on the table. And that not only you considered it, that you have reached a conclusion, if you will. But your conclusion will still come in the aftermath of this conversation, no doubt. I've learned many things through my years as a staff of the Empire. It can teach me many things, and that's why you stand to have a lot to learn from me. If my suspicions are correct, and you end up taking this offer, I can see great things for you in the future. Yes, only provided that you Answer truthfully. No, it doesn't matter whether or not you accept the offer or decline it. What matters is that you follow your own ambitions, and with your own ambitions, you should reach a place that determines your path. I study the Force, yes, from an outsider's perspective. I found it a curious concept. It may not always be necessarily rooted in logic, but there is evidence for things I can't explain. But talk about the Force beside us. What is your assessment of my offer? A wise decision, and one that I promise you will not regret. Now then, now that we have gotten you acquainted, perhaps a tour around the bridge. I should, after all, out of professional courtesy, of course, acquaint you with the ship on which you will be working. Excellent. Let us get going then, shall we?